Hello and welcome to one of my favorite places in the world, Panama City's historic district, Casco Viejo. I guess you could say I'm biased since Casco Viejo is in my native country of Panama, but Casco has a unique way of sucking you in. It's an eclectic neighborhood that's full of charm, it's vibrant and trendy, and has plenty of character, and while a lot of buildings are currently under restoration, it's still worth exploring. So in this video, we're going to do a walking tour of Casco Viejo. Just a little bit of background on Casco Viejo. This was actually the new city. Panama la Vieja, which is old Panama, was burned down in 1671 by pirate Henry Morgan. And so everybody relocated to Casco Viejo, and this is where they built the new city. Casco Viejo is a walled city, and that's what they used to defend against the pirates back in those days. They built it that way to defend against future attacks from other pirates. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's really nice. I'm happy to show you guys this part of Panama City. It's great. It's full of restaurants, bars, cafes, museums, and I'm going to show you a couple of the sites that I feel that are really cool to come see. It's just a great part of the city to come just walk and chill out, have a drink. There's plenty of nightlife if you want to come back at nighttime, and you're near everything over here by the city as well. That behind me over there is the presidential palace, Palacio Garzas. Another cool thing, because I just came across this rooftop bar. They have plenty of rooftop bars here. Pretty cool to come have some drinks and and hang out at night. But you have a few of those here in the Casco Viejo area. So here's the entrance to the presidential palace. Because of this, there's a lot of security and police around here. And as you can see, there's plenty of tourists around here. So it's okay to come around here. It's pretty safe right here. I'm gonna go in here and catch a quick beer, man. It's blazing hot out here today, so let's take a quick stop here and let's check this place out called Picasso. Casco Viejo is actually a small neighborhood, but it has over 900 buildings, and as you walk around its narrow cobblestone streets, you'll be surrounded by its diverse architectural styles, which were influenced by the French, the Spanish, and the Americans. As I walked around, I noticed some neoclassical and Art Nouveau architectural styles as well. Alright guys, a little disappointed. The Catedral here in Casco is being restored, so they have a bunch of stuff in front of it and you can't really see it. It's a beautiful cathedral. So this is La Plaza de la Independencia, also known as Plaza Mayor or Plaza Catedral. This is Casco's main square, and historically, it's where they held their town gatherings and celebrations. The square is surrounded by some historical buildings such as the Panama Canal Museum. Originally, it was the Grand Hotel, which opened in 1874, and La Catedral Metropolitana, which is the cathedral I showed you earlier, which by the way is the only Spanish colonial-style building in the entire plaza. Let's go ahead and move on to another spot of Casco Viejo. On a hot summer day like today, there's nothing like a good raspado here in Panama. Let's get one of these. It's a snow cone, Panamanian style. Raspado, por favor. Gracias. Okay. This one's like extra large raspado. I never had one this size, but pretty good. Maracuya, passion fruit with malted milk, honey, and condensed milk. It's loaded with sugar. Not that healthy, but it's really good. So if you ever come doing this little walking tour around here, Casco Viejo, I'm at Plaza Bolívar right now. Let's find a shade, chill out. You got restaurants behind me all over. They're all over Casco. You can eat outside, indoors, if it's too hot for you. Really nice time, really nice day like this. Pretty chill. Right, here we have the Teatro Nacional, Panama's National Theater right behind me right here. Check it out. It's around 1 o'clock right now and it's really hot. Summertime, we're about 90, 92 degrees right now Fahrenheit. In my opinion, it's still the best time of the year to come to Panama, summertime. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of rain. All of these buildings right here have been restored and painted and all. They look really nice. Nice vibrant colors you see all over Casco Viejo now. So yeah, right here we're on the water again. Back down that way. See the city back there. I don't recommend you swim in any of these beaches though. This Panama City, the beaches, the good beaches are not in the city. You gotta go out, about an hour, 2 hours out. I could use some water, maybe a beer. We'll stop right here. This little spot's called Maisa. So beer, drinks, seafood. Okay guys, so we're gonna head down to Arco Chato, the Flat Arch. We're gonna go check out that historic site. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of that. And then I'll make our way to another church, which has the golden altar. It's pretty neat. And there's an interesting history behind that. I'll touch up on that in just a few. We're just gonna head down this way. We're gonna walk by the bóvedas and then make our way to the Flat Arch. Cool little spots called the Paseo General Esteban Huertas, and they got a bunch of handcraft stuff here by the Guna Indians, and the view of the city behind me right here. The southern tip of Casco Viejo is called Punta de Chiriqui. This is where Plaza de Francia is located. The plaza is dedicated to Count Ferdinand de Lesseps and the French workers who lost their lives during the attempt to construct the canal from 1880 to 1890. In the middle of the plaza, you'll see a tall obelisk with a Gallic rooster at the top of it. And down in the plaza are several busts of Frenchmen and Panamanians who played important roles in the construction of the canal. Next to the plaza are the bóvedas, which is actually the bottom part of the paseo I walked through earlier. These are old vaults which over the years were used for different purposes. The Spaniards used them for dormitories, dungeons, and jails, and they've also been used as offices, and today they're home to restaurants and shops. So the top of the hill is, or Ancon Hill in English. If you go up there, that's where you get the best view of Panama City, by far, hands down. Just wanted to give you guys that little tip. Check it out. Here we have the Flat Arch, or Arco Chato right here. Let's go inside and take a quick look. Good thing about this is it's free. You don't have to pay. This is the church and convent of Santo Domingo. It was constructed by Dominican friars in 1678, but in 1756 the church suffered a fire and was never rebuilt. Its most famous aspect is the flat arch inside the church. It stands 35 feet high and spans 50 feet wide and doesn't have any support. This was an important factor that was considered as to whether Panama was a viable location for the canal. Since the arch withstood the test of time without any support, it proved that Panama was outside the earthquake zone. Therefore, Panama was an ideal location for the construction of the canal. However, on November 7th of 2003, the arch unexpectedly collapsed. In March of 2005, they began to reconstruct it and was officially opened to the public April 23rd, 2007. Let's take a quick peek inside the church here. It's right next to the arch. So throughout Casco Viejo, I've noticed some street art. It's not graffiti in my opinion. I think it is actual street art. Check this one piece out right here. Let's go ahead and go to the altar of gold over here at the Church of San José. La Iglesia de San José. What this is here, I just want to check it out real quick. Gonna have movies here at nighttime. This is called Temporal. So I was just talking about street art. Check it out. Saludos a los muchachos aquí en Temporal. Alright guys, we're inside the Golden Altar Church, and here it is. Check it out. So this is the Church of San Jose, which was built between 1671 and 1677. The legend behind the golden altar, which is made of mahogany wood and is gold plated, is that they used to be located in a church in Old Panama, or Panama Viejo, the city that Henry Morgan burned down back in 1671. And so legend has it that the Jesuits painted the altar black to disguise it and save it from Morgan. The altar was then moved to its current location after the Old Panama was burned down. However, there's no actual documentation to prove this. So that was the San Jose church with the golden altar in it. That's pretty much going to do it for now. This is some of the sites that I find interesting here at Casco Viejo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. I showed you guys a little bit of the sights to see here in Casco Viejo, some of my favorites. It's a great area to come walk around, do a walking tour, just hang out, day or night. At nighttime, there's plenty of nightlife, bars, clubs, rooftop bars, plenty of cafes, stores, boutiques, man, you name it. They got it in here. It's a great historical center of the city, or a part of the city, and I would definitely recommend you come check it out if you're ever in Panama. So that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, all right? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out from Panama, guys.